Alright, up for sale is this 1971 El Camino. It has the 5-liter V8. It's either the 305 or the 307. I didn't look up the engine code, but it does say 5L on the back of the engine block. It's got the turbo 350 transmission automatic. It's got a B&M shifter kit. The body is not, full of rust holes or anything like that. All this body work was done previously to me getting it. Actually, I only bought it, I think it was end of August, beginning of September, but as you can see it is registered, passed inspection and all that good stuff. The only work I've really done on it was a little bit on the carburetor. The wiring to get the inspection to pass, because the reverse lights didn't work and this taillight over here didn't work. It was a ground issue. Figured I'd take a video since, there we go, tailgate works just fine. The tires are good on it. I'll probably show the other side since the sun's over there. But it's not all dented up and whatnot. There's a couple little dings, but nothing that can be worked out before paint. Now, this is going to be a cold start, so we'll see what happens. It should start up just fine. It always has. I've been driving it pretty much every day for the past few months. It hasn't let me down. The only issue I was having was with a fuel boiling issue. I did put a spacer in there, so that should be fixed. Just to get the heat from the engine off the carburetor. Don't worry about the dirt. I'll vacuum that out. Like I said, I've been daily driving this thing. Let me go ahead and pop the hood. Alright. Well, I wasn't going to do any editing, but I'm going to go ahead and edit that part out since it's kind of difficult to do one-handed. Alright, so it's got an Edelbrock carburetor. Hopefully the lighting's good enough to see that. It's got the RPM performer intake. It's got some aftermarket headers. I don't know what they are. They go into I believe it's a Flowmaster exhaust, but they cut off the back right after the muffler. It's a little loud for me. Some of y'all might like it. See, I recently wired up the electric choke there for a cold start, so it should start up just fine. We'll see in a second here. Let's see. It does have a little bit of an oil leak, but I put in a quart every 4 or 5 weeks maybe, so once a month-ish. So it could either do with, seal replacements, rebuild, whatever you want to do. It doesn't overheat. It does run a little hotter. I think it's probably the thermostat that's in there. It runs right around 200. 185 is probably where it should be. But let's go ahead and give this thing a start. Make sure I got the right key here. It's a cold start, so I'm going to go ahead and set the electric choke. Smooths out a little more when it gets warmed up. Smokes a little bit. Just on startup though, and once it's warmed up, it's fine. Let me turn this off so you can hear me. Alright, once it's warmed up, that electric choke fully disengages and the idle gets a little more steady, and but it does smoke just a little bit on startup, as you can see there. But like I said, probably could do with the valve seal replacement or a rebuild. I was going to do a full engine swap in it. This is for $3,000 you can get a 350 crate engine. And all the accessories and everything are good to go on this, so you can just swap them over if you wanted to, or, you know, it's up to you. But it is a car that you can drive around and tinker with as you drive it. And it's a fun little car. Oh, let me get you the underside here. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. The frame is not, I mean, the frame looks like it's been replaced at some point because there's absolutely no rust on the frame itself. The underbody looks good. There doesn't appear to be any holes in the floor or anything like that. There's some trim missing on this back windshield here, but it is not perfect, but it is a car that you can drive. Oh yeah, check out the tire tread. As you can see, it's fine. Like I said, it just recently passed inspection. When it's fully warmed up, it runs at about 1,000 RPM with about 10 pounds of oil pressure, sometimes 15, so you're in the good green range there. There's some storage back here, which I have an extra one of those. I just keep some tools in here just in case, you never know. But yeah, there she is.